Vic, I think you were the last person here last night practicing. Seemed to be working on some stuff on the range. I know you like to grind on the range, but what were you looking for last night?
Just been struggling with my driver a little bit. I drove it a lot better today, so yeah, that's why I stand on the range and practice.
Wednesday.
Cheers, fellas.
This
video is called Seen and Heard. I heard that John Wood was on Golf Channel saying that caddies are talking about a scary number that could win this week, 20 under.
Yep.
That would be a record-setting number, but the conditions, to your point, are calling for it, and that just means you're gonna have to have 4 rounds in the 60s if you want to win. That's what it's gonna take. Way too damn early to be at the PGA Championship on Thursday. It's like 6:20, but that's the cost of admission if you want to see Tiger Woods, which is what we're gonna do. Or if you're like Nick, you're gonna be there for Michael Block's opening tee shot.
Tees off one.
I thought didn't think he was gonna join us this morning.
Last year's PGA.
But he can't help himself.
True champion. Hits the opening tee ball as he should.
All right, folks, I'll admit it. I was late to work this morning, but I have a good excuse. I was just talking to CBS News. I was called down to do a little bit of a morning TV hit to discuss, of all things, the PGA Championship. I was asked a question about the distance debate in golf that I attempted to summarize in about 15 seconds, so we'll see how that worked.
Quickly, the golf course is actually longer. I'm curious about why they did that and what are the challenges that are expected to come out of that.
Oh man, Anne-Marie, you're unlocking a total web of thorns there. The distance debate in pro golf is a huge point of contention right now. Basically, I'll sum it up super quickly. Golf balls and golf clubs have advanced to the point where players can hit the ball further than ever before. And as a result, golf courses are playing even easier than ever before. And so the result has been to make courses longer so you can preserve the challenge for the best players in golf. That has been the case at this particular course in specific because the whole point of this course really existing is to host major championships.
I'll try and get it.
Xander Schauffele's golf game is decadent and depraved right now. 62 today, 9 under. Absolutely blew away the field from the morning session.
Xander, do you know the last person to shoot 62 in a major?
Did I get it in before Ricky?
You were after him.
There you go.
The last one.
Okay.
Which round would you say was better if you compare those 2 days?
I don't know. I mean, I can't nitpick. I'll take a 62 in any major any day. Yeah, I mean, 62 out there that's pretty impressive. Even though the greens are soft and greens are really good, and if you hit a lot of good iron shots, you can roll in some putts. But 9 under par out there is very impressive.
This course is playing super easily right now. Rory played well. He had a couple of birdies, a couple of good looks, but he doesn't look like he's fully in his kill everyone mode that we've seen from time to time over the years here.
Rory 5 under 66, but felt like you might have left a few out there. How would you categorize this round?
I don't know about that. I sort of felt like it was pretty scrappy for the most part, so I don't really feel like I left many out there. I thought I got a lot out of my game today. Some good up and downs. The chip in on 6. I had a little bit of a scrappy part around the turn there, but overall, really happy with. Not really happy with how I played, but at least happy with the score.
The most interesting development of all is Brooks Koepka, who after a whole week filled with talk about the reigning champion and how he always sneaks up on everyone at majors, went out and shot the quietest 4 under of the day.
I said to Ricky, I think walking up 5, if we get the 3 or 4, that'd be nice. You just stay patient. That's what majors are all about, I think. And you can't win it today, but you're just trying to hang around and give yourself a chance or in a good spot come Sunday.
I don't say that lightly. Sun is setting here on Thursday at the PGA Championship. The course is starting to empty out, but there's one soul on the driving range right now, at least. His name is Taylor Gooch, and he's probably the most controversial invite in professional golf right now. Taylor, you might remember, plays for Smash GC over on Live, and said recently that he thought if Rory won the Grand Slam without him in the field at the Masters, there would be an asterisk on that by virtue of his not being invited to the Masters. I wanted to speak to him because he was given an invite to the PGA Championship. He was given a special exemption to be here. I found him to be pretty agreeable on the whole thing. I was actually kind of surprised. He said that the asterisk comment was taken a little bit out of context. His feeling is that, if the majors are going to be the best tournaments in golf, then they need to have the best players. I asked him why he wouldn't go to US Open qualifying if he so badly wants to be in the majors, and was not invited to the US Open via special exemption. And he said, truthfully, that he doesn't normally attend qualifying for the US Open. He dodged the question a little bit, but he said, hey, I get it. If you feel like it's hypocritical of me to say that, I fully understand. But look, the deal is that I feel the best players in the world should be at the biggest events in the sport. I thought that was a pretty compelling point, and I was also surprised how willing he was to speak about it. So, Taylor, I appreciate your candor on the subject. I don't know if the world of golf is going to be quite as appreciative as I am, but I thought you had some pretty interesting things to say.
It's a long first day of looking up at the leaderboard and seeing the names we all recognize. But one of them that not everybody recognizes is Bobby McIntyre, the kid from Scotland, from Oban. He's playing in his first full season on the PGA Tour. He moved from Scotland to Orlando, and despite shooting 5 under today, 66, he had a super emotional press conference.
I mean, I'm trying to keep my PGA Tour card. I'm trying to win golf tournaments in the PGA Tour. I'm more than happy playing the PGA Tour. For me, I'm trying to work out life. To be honest, that's been more the problem. It's no secret. I've been living in America. It's been tough. It's not like Oban. When I go back home, it's a lot of friends and family. You get to spend time with my nieces, everyone that's close to me and really cares for me. When I'm in America, it's just me, my girlfriend, and we're trying to live as good a life as we can, but it's difficult when we're both so close to family and friends. And yeah, I got 3 weeks at home there and hardly touched the golf clubs, done some stupid stuff and just enjoyed myself.
It just shows that's how he's trying to create his own peace. And as you look at the leaderboard, it's just a reminder that there are a bunch of names, but there are a bunch of different stories. That's one of them that is a little bit of a roller coaster right now, and led to absolutely the best presser of the day.
I've come this week, I've got my mum out, she's cooking and cleaning for my whole team. I mean, I'm having too many cakes and desserts this week, but we're having a good time. And look, when I can be around friends, family, people closest to me, people that actually care about me, they speak to me as Bob the human rather than Bob the golfer. And I think that's where I'm at my happiest, when they're not talking about golf, where life's actually more important than what I'm doing out here.